We weren't muted. So good evening. Sorry.
Yes.
We tried to scare you and it didn't work, so we were muted. So that was.
Again.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So, hello from two very tired boys. That's what
Yeah,
we said.
we had a terrible time last week, as you probably saw with the Virgin, and then last night. Soapbox time. We might as well start. I've got 9 minutes worth to talk about.
Here we go then.
If it wasn't bad enough with Virgin, which I will go on to a bit later, but last night, after a successful Doctor Who quiz, someone got bolshy. And a little drunk, though we did have reason to celebrate, stole my rich tea biscuits. I don't know where they
I
are.
wouldn't have stolen them because I don't like them.
That makes it even worse. He doesn't even like them, but he still steals them.
I think someone ate them and forgot about it.
After I gave him a mince pie at my secret stash,
This guy has a secret stash of mince pies, people.
and that's because you won't let me to have any carbs in the house. True. It was abuse. And then you saw all the comments that were happening, shouting at me in capitals online. And you know what the worst thing about it was? The worst thing
What?
was basically you can't remember half the conversations that we had last night.
Maybe that's for the best.
And you were going to basically keep going. And it was just a case of he wouldn't do what I asked him to do. He wouldn't make me a cup of tea. He wouldn't do this and he wouldn't do that. And it was just...
See, sometimes the mute button is quite fun.
You just muted me.
Nah.
Was I muted then?
Rich tea is nice with a brew.
It is. It's great for dunking.
Rubbish. Hey guys, try bourbons.
Hello, Hannah. It
Berry.
just says that you're joining us on YouTube. Then Virgin. Cut long story short, signed up with them again just to change it all into my name and it would come cheaper and stuff. The whole idea was that the downtime would be literally 30 minutes because I said we can't have any discontinuation. They lied. About an hour after we came off on the last Monday, they cut us off. And then the box was meant to arrive on Tuesday. Then we got a message saying it wasn't coming on Tuesday. And then I spent in 3 days, I spent 14 hours on the phone to them. And one call was like 4 different people, and I had to wait 40 minutes between each one. Lying completely throughout. And we finally got the box at 6 o'clock on Friday. And they didn't tell us that we had to initialise it. And then to initialise it, we spent 2 hours on the phone just to try and initialise it. We got online just before 10 o'clock. So I remember it was 10 o'clock because I managed to catch the celebrity on Catch Up.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. We had to do our Doctor Who research while watching my mobile phone. Because that was the only source of internet we had. So that was fun.
Yes. But that said, the Doctor Who was a huge success last night. We loved it how the kids were out doing their parents on it, which was so much fun.
Hashtag Virgin Lidegate, says Charlie.
Yes, and speaking of which, we have a new person who is joining us, who's come through from the Doctor Who side, which is Xander on YouTube. Charlie, you've got competition as our fact finder.
Yes.
Because Xander has been so on the ball.
Yeah.
So you have got competition, Charlie. Your position is not as secure as it once was.
My phone's on silent, so now it's dinging, because of course. Yes. Our resident Doctor Who chaser.
Yes.
Was in. It was very quick with the trivia. It was very good.
We loved it. We loved it. All the super fans were actually correcting us. Like the picture that Alex used for one of our promo pictures actually had Rose from Series 4, not Series 1, which was what we were promoting.
And someone found that one. Helen says the Doctor Who quiz was brilliant last night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Helen. One thing we'd like to do is say a huge thank you to the Quizzed team. I did get my Garibaldi biscuits and we got some drinks, which including Guinness, which Alex had quite a few for last night.
Celebrating I was. Hi, Denise.
Wearing his slurs he was last night.
And David Roberts said he loved the Doctor Who quiz, so he's here for another go. Fantastic.
Excellent. It's not all on Doctor... There's no questions on Doctor Who tonight, actually.
No question Doctor Who tonight.
We are actually using what we did have planned for Friday, with one changeover for round 3, which is a round we actually created initially for one of our corporates. But it was just a way of just putting tonight's quiz together.
Yeah, just because we were so against it, as we always are. Leah Paramore says, I'd rather admit to stealing them than admit I didn't like them. That was the plan. And the Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks are there on Twitch.
Excellent.
Competition, says Charlie Grant. I prefer to call it some other mug to do your dirty work. I'm relieved.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
Hi Sarah and g'day Alex. So yeah, we are on YouTube and Twitch, so if you want to watch us on there rather than the Facebook, which we would heartily recommend, then do so on that as well.
And I also think it's time for this.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned something on the quiz a couple of weeks ago.
Hi Jed, happy birthday.
And basically someone naughtily sent us through the post
A bottle of mead.
a bottle of mead, so we're going to give it a try.
Yes, only a little snifter of it, because
he's too hungover.
I'm not really hungover, I'm tired and I was hungover today, I would fully admit that. But I'm not overly that bad now, it's just... Ooh, a bit of ASMR. I'll have less than that. Thank you.
We should give it a try.
I missed the Doctor Who, but thanks to my firm grasp of the time relative dimension in space concept, I was able to go back and watch it tomorrow.
Yes,
Very
you can.
good.
You can rewatch it.
Very good, Charlie.
Cheers, matey.
Mead.
And thank you to you. You know who you are.
Wow.
Very sweet, isn't it?
That's very nice.
Actually, it's not as sweet as I remember it.
Hi, Kathy.
We've got Denise on YouTube. Hello to you.
Got a low audience on the old Facebook, it seems.
Hmm.
I can't seem to access the YouTube, so I'll just leave it for now. Don't need to know about that, do we? As long as we can talk to you.
I'm on tea. And we've got Jed joining us, who another one from our Doctor Who feed yesterday. And Debbie's now watching with us as well. Hi, Debbie. You can tell we're tired, can't you?
But that won't stop us from having a really fun quiz.
We've got some good stuff lined up, actually.
Always do. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we're quite happy with the rounds that we've got out there.
Good evening, Bev.
Good evening, Bev.
I've been so cold today. That's why I've got this on. It's just free. I've been freezing right to the bone. I've got a cold coming on. So,
How was everybody's weekend? Who wasn't here for the Doctor Who quiz? We didn't get to speak to you. So what did you do on the weekend? Anything fun? You might have done something fun, but I guarantee you didn't get mead delivered to your house.
mead.
Ooh. Suzanne's birthday today. Happy birthday, Suzanne.
And Sam has joined us on the YouTube.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Oh, we've got a minute before we go.
What else are you doing?
Don't talk about behind the scenes. I managed to cook bacon without cremating it in the weekend, says Charlie Rant. Looking forward to the great quiz from Jackie. Hello to you. Hi guys, been upset but fine now, says Fran.
Oh, that's good. Well, we'll cheer you up even more, Fran.
The Wombles of Wokingham are on parade. So welcome to you as well. We have some things in our inbox I wanted to look at as well. We spent it watching the Santa Claus films. Alex, you played Elf number 1 Curtis. Incredible lookalike.
Bet the right height.
Well then.
Nervous.
Can't believe you said that.
What does it mean?
I think you can, actually. Can you press the button a second? I'm going to cough.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Hello to the Reading Retros.
Got a couple of messages and I can't seem to find out where they are.
Can you filter?
No. Anyway. Right, that is that.
Yeah, time for our intro, I think.
Time for our intro. Let's get it on. That's a very long Paddington Bear stare you gave to me. To be fair, it's the most attention anyone's given me in 9 months, says Charlie Grant.
It's a Paddington Bear cold hard stare. Let's have it correct.
Mm-hmm. Right, this is the intro. We shall see you.
Oh, yeah, and we'll put the link in for the score sheet while it's playing.
And we'll see you in a minute.
'Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though that he hardly even knows you. Doesn't care 'cause he's barely even sober. Doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying. Something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight. You're not alright. 'Cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking. He says he'll fight to defeat them. And then he takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. 'Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. 'Cause we like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know?
And as always, our thanks to Rats.
For our intro music. Alright.
So, something different.
Xander hated biology, apparently. Mark, did you see the Wonder Woman 1984 film clip? Spin Love, says Kathy Clark.
Kathy Clark.
Very good.
Oh, before we get into that, we have an announcement to make. We are back live in pubs. Well, at least for one night only. It's going to be a New Year's Eve special at the Railway at Portslade in Hove. And it's an earlier start. You ring up the pub and it's a £10 deposit per person. But you will get either the money back at the end of the night or it'll go towards your bar bill. So it's basically just paying your bill ahead of it, really, isn't it? So that is happening on New Year's Eve. Myself and Alex, and we're going to throw the works at it. We're just going to put all the best stuff in. So we're looking forward to that. So that is us back live in a pub.
In a pub.
In a pub.
Sorry, we're late. We're putting the tree up, says Steve. That's fine.
We're only just starting. You're all right, mate.
So it is all about biology. 2 points for all of these, as always, if you please. And as always, make sure you keep your answers out of the chat.
I'm going to do evens. Looking at those ones. It's your phone that's
I
beeping
know, but I
tonight.
put it on silent. Because
Well, I did that to mine and it still does it. It's
Oh.
just weird.
silly. What did you say? You're going to do evens?
I'm going to do evens. I'll
Let's
let
see
you
the
know.
one to start off with then. Number one, what is the coloured part of the eye called? Aye, aye. Hope you don't go into tier 3, says Charlie. Yes, fingers crossed on that one.
Yes.
People behave themselves.
Incidentally, no, I'll do it in the next break on that one.
Okay.
Question number 2. How many wings does a butterfly have? How many wings does a butterfly have?
Are you doing a Christmas Eve quiz? No. Our final quiz will be on
The 21st.
21st of December. Have you heard of Music by Alexander Jean?
No.
No.
Should take a look. Question 3.
Maybe I should have stuck to the Doctor Who quiz, says David Roberts. Nah, it'll be fine, you'll have fun.
Which digit is your Pollux?
Alright, just take my question. Nice one.
Oh, all right. Well, you can do the next one and then we'll go back to normal.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
David and Xander, who came from the Doctor Who quiz, we do change the rounds every single week. And I don't think this is particularly overly hard, but you never know.
Oh, my hair looks really weird because of the green screen. We need to announce the balls as well.
Oh, yes. Well, we'll do that later.
And our Zoom of the week.
And that as well.
Ah, yes. Okay, moving on. Number 4. Mark stealing Alex's cue. What a lot of Pollux, says Charlie Grant. Very good. Number 4. Is pertussis more commonly known as influenza or whooping cough?
Pertussis.
I don't think it is.
I said pertussis, you say patatis.
Hmm.
Oh, I've just noticed the names.
Really? It took you that long? Good grief. In lieu of us doing our Doctor Who special last night, and the next one we're doing, Season 2, David Tennant, is on the 20th of December. We already started watching that for research, which was very fun. Ah, yes, Fran, she's got a post that she put on there as well. If you want to watch that video, it is a bit further down. I'll put it on for a few minutes as well. Obviously, I can't get rid of the score sheet part. Moving on, number 5. Number 5. What sea is the skeleton of a shark made of? So number 5. What sea is the skeleton of a shark made of?
Can't see who, but we've just had a donation of a £5. Thank you very much, whoever that is.
Very kind, yes, indeed. If you don't want to donate, it's paypal.me/quiz actually. And as always, however little you can give will be much appreciated. If you think what we're doing is worth a couple of pounds, chuck it our way. But always think of yourselves first, as we rely solely on your donations to get by at the moment because we can't work.
Joe Sangster, let's call the whole thing off. Naughty. Number 6. Gingivitis specifically occurs where?
Gingivitis.
Gingivitis.
Gingivitis. The font you've used to make your names look like the Doctor in the...
Charlie Grant, behave yourself.
It does kind of look like an N, yeah.
Deliberate.
Oh no. 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 Next up, number 7.
Number 7. For what activity does an insect use its spiracles?
You took my question again.
You said it to me. All right, well.
It's all gone a bit wrong, this. Gingivitis, says Sarah.
Helen's saying she's glad she listened at school. Oh, that's funny.
I think this is an overly difficult biography, but
There's
there's
a couple of tricky ones like this one, but
yeah. But I mean, they're mostly guessable if you don't know them. Yeah, where is Bertie? Where is that Bertie B been? We've had Julia commenting on our Facebook the last few days, quite rudely sometimes. Question number 8. Number 8. In the human body, which vitamin helps your blood to clot? Is it vitamin A, D, or K? So in the human body, which vitamin helps the blood to clot? Is it A, D, or K? Yolanda says she thought it was a bit quiet. Yeah. Alright, moving on.
Question number 9. I'll let you do that one.
Number 9. Specifically, where would you find the ventricles? So specifically, where would you find the ventricles? Thank you from the neighbours. Got a donation from the neighbours, thank you very much. I'm a clinic nurse for 3 hand surgeons and I've never seen Pollux written. A lot of help I am, says Carolyn Brookie. was it about? It was something we had a question a few weeks ago. It was about teaching, and someone went, "I'm not doing. I think I'll do well at this. I teach science at school," and she said, "I don't know any of these." It was quite funny.
And finally, question number 10. In anatomy, what are the nates? I'll give you a hint. On the human body, there are 2 of them, and a slang word for them begins with B.
Ventricles. Is it South Italy? Very good.
Aye.
Mark, are you chilly? You have your big jumper on. Says
I'm
Claire.
really cold. I think I've got a cold coming on. I'm just really cold. When you get that coldness to the bone, I've been feeling like that all day long.
Who'd have thunk it? You get cold when you've got a cold.
Shut up.
All right, so that's your 10 questions. We're going to jump into our marathon. This is going to be a fun one. We're going to start doing more of these because they used to be really hard to make, but we found them.
We did it quite easily, didn't we?
They're a lot easier now than they used to be.
So, what are you going to get?
It is cold, says Kathy. It is. It is cold. The highest temperature we're going to get from now until tomorrow is 5 degrees.
What I want you to do is name the morph celebrities. So we've got 4 people here. You can have 1 point for each person you can identify. If you only know half the name, you can have half a point for it.
Mm-hmm.
So here is your first couple of celebs. Who are those 2 people? And we're going to play this throughout the quiz as well.
Mm-hmm. We've got the balls as well. You need to go and get those.
Oh, yes.
They're in the other room. The second office.
You mean the box room?
Yes, where we throw our things. So that's the 2 there.
And then we'll move on to the next one. I'll go and get the balls.
And who are those 2?
Have we got space on the spreadsheet?
I was just checking that. So who are those 2 in the picture? Oh, lovely. We've got plenty of teams in there tonight. I thought we were a bit low according to the Facebook numbers, but we don't. We've got a lovely set of people in there. Fantastic. Score sheet's rather full.
Oh, good.
I was thinking we were going to have a lonely quiz tonight.
What the announcement I was going to make. We're in tier 2 in this part of the world, and that means you have to eat, supposedly, with that. However, there are a number of music venues that are doing socially distanced gigs, and because they fall under the category of theatre and opera and all that sort of thing, you don't actually have to have any food. You can just drink while you're at a music venues. And in Brighton, I know that the Brunswick have got lots of gigs in, and they're one of the top 30 venues that are really close to closing. So if you fancy going down there, booking a table, that would help them out enormously. And it does mean you can have a night out drinking and not having to buy food. But that happens anywhere across the country for anyone in tier 2.
It'll all end in tears. Excellent morphing, Alex. That was actually Mark's work, that one. Normally it is me that
does the graphics.
Yeah, it's the hands of Mark's mind. You write down what you want and I try and make it. Well, that was Mark's go this time.
There we go.
No, let's go to our intro for it first.
Okay.
So if you are new to the quiz actually has felt balls.
Yes. And there they are. How many's in there? We've added some more of the same colour since last week. And there they are.
Please note that the balls are differing in size. They are
Slightly.
different. Yes. So all you have to do is guess how many are in there. Write it in the left-hand column of your score sheet. If you don't want to use the score sheet, you can just put your team name in and then put
That's
your...
the different sizes. Can you see the difference?
Not if I turn the light off, maybe. There you go. Look how pale we are.
So that's the difference in size.
So yeah, but it's the left of your team name. The team that gets the closest without going over. I think, didn't we say it was...
3 points.
Didn't we say we're going to introduce more people into that?
Yes. The closest, but still under, gets 3. The next one gets 2. And the next one down gets 1. Mm-hmm. If you go over, you get nothing.
Mm-hmm. And if you get it dead on, you get 5 points.
Mm-hmm. But then it would still be 2 and 1.
Anyway, let's get back to that recap. We've left that on for a while. Where's the link for the sheets? It was pinned, but I've got rid of it now. Hello, Julia. I didn't see your comment there. You're being quiet. How unusually tame of you. tinyurl.com .com/QA schools. There you are. Never thought I'd see that. There you go. Oh, I've just pinned your comment. Sorry, Joe. Pin our own comment. There we go. Pinned and removed.
That'll do.
So again, on the score sheet, left of your team name in the yellow column, just write how many balls you think are in that tub. The top 3 that go closest to that going over get 3 points, 2 points and 1 point respectively. If you're dead on, you get 5 points, and if you're over, you get nothing.
Yeah. For those who were on the Doctor Who quiz last night, for round 3, we are doing more dingbats, but they are going to be on just general things, not Doctor Who orientated as we had last night.
Did you add balls or start again?
We added balls since last Monday. We didn't do anything on Friday, obviously, because we didn't have a quiz. So it's from last week, last Monday, and we've added some in of the same colour.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Carol. And Helen Omerod's brain's hurting. Is Facebook Watch not working, or is it just us? Says Chris. I shall have Mark have a look.
My Facebook side is working.
Come back in and go back out to it, because it's not very recent on your phone. If you do find you have problems with it, going out and going back in usually helps. Or if you've got the worst effect of it, you need to go onto the YouTube or Twitch and watch it that way. Okay, so next up for another bonus question. The first person to get this on Twitch, YouTube and Facebook.
But you've got to be within a minute of the first person who gets it on any format.
Yes, the first person to guess it gets 2 bonus points.
That's last week's.
It is last week's. I'll work on that then.
Ignore that one, he's got it wrong.
Anyone want to guess what that is?
No, don't say that.
Hi both, loving this round, did quite well at biology in school, can still remember a few things, it's been a while, says Sue.
And there are your 2 people.
Alright, let me do my Zoom of the week.
Ooh. I wouldn't have guessed that. I actually saw the title, so I know what it is, but...
I'm going to very quickly do that one.
I think that's... Oh, is that meant to be that?
There we go. And I shall put us back to there. There we are.
Right, okay, then do your Zoom.
You got the pangolins, yes indeed.
That was last week's.
Got a pick from last week to show the difference of the balls. Unfortunately not. You have to have watched the previous week. Right, anyway, this is your Zoom of the week this week. What do you think that is? First person to get it on YouTube, Facebook and Twitch will get 2 bonus points.
But once it's been got on one channel, you literally have 1 minute extra on the 2 other channels.
Flake, no. Nope.
No flake. Not cigar.
How can you read them out if I can't? Nope. Nope. No one's got it yet. I'm going to write that down.
Right, we've got 2 people who've got it right so far.
You do?
We got that one and we got that one.
Ah.
We got a pen.
There you go.
And where's the other one? And right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twitch, you are out. On YouTube, we had Stephanie getting it right. And on Facebook, we had Alex McKee. And show them what it is, Alex.
Okay. Oh, we got, I think...
Too late.
Unfortunately, a bit late on that one. So there it was, and the answer was a cinnamon stick. So well done to Alex McKee and Stephanie Gooch on YouTube.
Stephanie was really quick with it.
She was. As always, if you were those two teams, you do get 2 bonus points if you guessed it correct. Sarah says, please, next quiz, can you do a zoom of a white dog poo? What the... No.
Sarah, have you been drinking again?
That's the problem, she doesn't drink.
Yes.
So all this is just her.
Right, let's get on with the answers.
Okay. Cardace said cinnamon before your countdown finished. I don't think he did.
No.
Burnt bacon would look better close up, says Bluina.
You've had enough close-ups of the bloody burger. Well, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yes.
blah, blah.
Okay. Let's go through these answers quickly
Alright,
because we're slightly behind.
yeah. We've got things to do.
Joe, no, you don't get a point for stick.
So the colour part of your eye is, of course, your iris. Iris.
A butterfly has 4 wings.
4 wings. Cardace is Charlie, so I've got no hope.
He reckons he's got one from there earlier.
Ah.
Do you want to check that while I do these? Which digit is your pollex? It is your
I can't look and do that at the same time.
thumb. Next one. Pertussis is more commonly known as whooping cough. A shark does not have bone, it has cartilage.
I can't see anyone. No, the first person to get it was Alec McKee. Of all those I can see.
Oh, there.
Oh. We missed it out. Do apologise. It was Claire Lennon.
But as we made the mistake, you can both have the double points.
Yes, you can.
Next one, 6.
Right, let's get on with it. Number 6.
Gingivitis is in the gums.
Gingivitis.
Spiracles is breathing. They're the openings of the surface of some animals which lead to the respiratory systems.
Ooh. Answer for number 1 was iris.
The vitamin is vitamin K.
Okay.
The ventricles are in the heart. There is a single one in the larynx, but it is actually, that is a single one. We've pluralised it all.
Steve says keep going back. I can't go back. Okay, let's have a quick look. The earliest person to get it was...
That we can see is cinnamon. If you're claiming it and you're being honest, we will let you have it. Number 10. In anatomy, the nates, there are 2 of them. The slang term for them begins with the letter B. It is, of course, the buttocks.
Buttocks. It's Claire Lennon's daughter who guessed it, so well done to you. Very good. Right, on to round number 2.
I'm
After you
getting
do
warm
this
now.
bit.
It's getting warm in here now.
Can't win, can you?
No.
Denise says Mars bar on YouTube, and I want one now. Let's see your scores as well on the side. Okay. So this round is all about language.
What are you giving me to do?
Well, I don't think you want to be doing that one, so I'll do the evens if you
I
want.
know how to pronounce that one for once.
All right then, I'll do the odds. Question number 1. Tuesday is Mardi in which language? M-A-R-D-I.
The Kitchlings got 16. Kathy got 14. Crafty Craig with 10. Debbie with 18. And someone that's just 14 I've missed. Fiona and Sue with 12. Sarah got 12.
18 for Helen and Claire. Wonderful stuff. Moving on, number 2.
Number 2. What K is an Eskimo term for a fishing boat?
Amy says 14 out of 20. So far, we have more wrong than we did the whole of last quiz week. But normally we'd be happy with that, so there you go.
We do like to mix it up so different people come to the top of the queue.
Yeah, it's not about points anyway, it's if you have fun.
Yes. Question 3.
Number 3, what L comes before killer, bird, and day? So what L comes before killer, bird, and day? And Sue on YouTube got 18.
Indeed.
Resident Brainbox's Bev, they got 20. He's letting us know on YouTube rather than Twitch, although they do watch both, so that's always good. Thank you for keeping our numbers boosted.
Question 4. What L are Benedictine and creme de menthe?
How is it you managed to pronounce that wrong?
I don't know.
24 socks. Boo to biology, said Jackie Cat, right? Fair enough. Also, I don't know why the E is that weird.
Because that's how it's pronounced, how it's spelled.
No, why is it a different font?
I have no idea. It's just done that itself. Incidentally, the reason that Burnley is a happy place is because something like 80% of the nation's consumption of Benedictine happens in Burnley.
In one place.
In one place. It's a bit like Tuaca in Brighton. That's not known anywhere else, but it is the number one shot in Brighton.
Yeah, I think it's in a gentleman's club, isn't it? Or not a gentleman's club, a working man's club.
Yeah, it started there. Basically, it's known as Benny and Hot, and they have it with hot water. And yeah,
Kathy like that round. Which Italian composer's name, translated into English, would be Joseph Green?
point for first name, point for surname.
Indeed. So which Italian composer's name, translated into English, would be Joseph Green? Ooh, stifling a yawn. That's very unprofessional. So we are going to be working on translating your ideas into rounds as well. So make sure you do put that on your score sheet. Let us know what rounds you'd like to see. We do take them into effect. Some of them we can't do because they're too specific, or they would work better in a specialist quiz that we are doing. But anything that you do have in there, we will try eventually to do.
Question 6. What N is a slang word for a police informer?
Not doing good in this round, said Helen.
Well, we'll see how you do with dingbats. I think you were good on dingbats before.
Also, I think this round's quite a balanced round, I would say, in terms of difficulty. This might be slightly trickier, but it means that the other rounds will probably be a bit easier.
Indeed.
As it tends to work out that way.
It's deliberately, really, isn't it?
Not always.
Okay, here we go. I'm not sure first.
Number 7 is a true or false. True or false, this is very cool, I like this. True or false, the word salary comes from the Latin for all in a day's work. Now, true or false, the word salary comes from the Latin for all in a day's work. Brighton are winning 1-0.
No, I didn't put a fake team name in there, I'm afraid.
Did you not?
No.
Oh. Charlie's just trying to get bonus points wherever he can.
Go on then, let's bring it in.
There you go then.
By what common household name do we know trichlorophenyl methyl idiosyl... No, I'll do it again. Trichlorophenyl methyl idiosylic...
I know how to pronounce that one.
Go on then, smart ass.
I'm just repeating what you said. I believe it is trichlorophenomethyl
I think you're right.
Indeed.
It's idosalicyl, not lido.
Methylido.
No, methyl ido.
Methylido.
Ends in, the word methyl is where the ending, and the next bit is ido.
No, it's all one word, so why would it end?
It's not.
It's all one word.
It's not.
That's all one word. That's one word.
Yeah, no, but it breaks down into...
You don't break... No.
Yeah, it is, because it tells you the actual chemistry of what is there.
I wouldn't be mean... I'm not being mean to Mark Joe. If he didn't deserve it, I wouldn't do it.
Tri means 3, chloro means 3 chlorine atoms.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got the phenyl group, which is an organic group.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got the methyl group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then the iodine bit, which is
Mm-hmm.
iodine, Sally. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about the scores. My mistake. Yes, Fran, please don't put the score in. People will be watching it later on. Anyway.
Question 9. Let's move on.
Number 9. The word dinosaur comes from the Greek meaning terrible what? Is it beast, lizard, or monster? So the word dinosaur comes from the Greek meaning terrible what? Is it a terrible beast, terrible lizard, or terrible monster? You two need a referee, says Jackie Carrot.
Oh, you should have seen us last night. Which lasted until he started being completely incoherent. He was very up and excited because it had gone well. But what he was saying to me just didn't make sense whatsoever, and he can't remember any of it. And he was so hungover this morning.
Indeed. 32-letter word causes domestic dispute. More news at 10. And finally,
According to the saying, only fools and horses, what?
was he burbling? Probably, yeah. I just had a really good night and I was trying to have my own little celebration.
No, it wasn't burbling, he was just coming out with stuff and it just didn't make any sense. It was just weird. It's actually, you'd gone past the slurring of your words and you were actually proper words, but they just didn't mean, the sentences didn't mean anything. And I just said, I'm going to leave you now.
Oh dear. Yeah, we were overly professional last night on the quiz. This is what we're like normally. Like two bickering old women. Anyway, those are your two celebrities. Morph celebrities, sorry. So there are 4 people in total. You get 1 point for each person you name fully. As Alex taking the caps lock off yet, Mark, did you get your biscuits?
No, they're still missing. He's stolen my biscuits and he doesn't even like them.
Why would I steal something that I don't like?
Because you were drunk and your daddy, you were annoying. Maybe because I hid your mouse. I hid it up on the stairs.
Yeah, you're laughing. Like, oh, it's so funny that. And then when I hid his mince pies, he threatened to kick me.
He was too scared of me kicking him because he knew I would.
Okie dokie. So that was your 2 celebrities again. In fact, why don't we put back on the old balls? I'm going to get rid of that now because you've seen that. So there's your felt balls again. So the quiz actually has felt balls.
And how many balls are there?
How many balls are there? To the left of your team name, yellow column. The top 3 closest get 3 points, 2 points and 1 point respectively. 5 points if you're dead on and no points if you're over. Alex saying a lot of stuff that didn't make sense. Now you know how he feels most of the time, says Charlie Grant. Thank you very much. And Fran says, leave me alone, Mark. Oh, very good, Matt. Trichloromethyl gate. Very good. You did it. Very good. Maybe the mouse ate the biscuit, says Sue Lawrence. Yes.
No. Wouldn't eat the plastic packet as well.
Maybe it was a very hungry mouse.
I know you're small, but you're not that small.
Benjamin says, I can't remember the last time I had felt balls. We'd like to do the quiz on New Year's Eve, but we're separate households, hence the name. How do we envisage it happening on New Year's Eve?
I am not 100% on the policy regarding tables. The best thing to do is actually ring the pub up on that. They're more au fait on what is likely to be happening after Christmas on the tier system than I am. So, I honestly don't know on that side of things.
And Charlie Grant says, even the mice wouldn't touch the bacon.
Nothing would touch that bacon.
Nothing could. It's like eating a brick.
No, it was dead soft. That was the point. It wasn't even hard and crispy. It was really soft. It was weird.
So you burnt it beyond recognition then? To the point that it started to defy physics?
Yes.
Right.
I created green, didn't I?
Yeah, purple it was.
No, green in Blackadder. Please no spoilers for the Christmas Doctor Who either. On New Year's Day Doctor Who. I keep seeing spoilers, so I know there's something big happening other than what they've already announced.
Doctor dies for real this time. He's younger than you, playing nice, says Beth. Yeah.
Oh, just what as you're actually this is flicking through. As we've got quite a few Doctor Who fans in the room. There was a comment that's going around is that from Silence in the Library that Dr. Moon is actually the last incarnation of the Doctor, hence he's actually in the Matrix part of on the hard drive. It's a fun theory that was going about. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that, guys?
Helen's got Only Fools and Horses on pause. We'd love to come to the quiz, but we have a small child, says Sarah. Well, I mean, what time is the quiz actually starting?
It's starting earlier and finishing earlier, so that might be okay. Sarah, just give them a ring. Just check. It might be acceptable for them.
You've heard of the famous Scottish town Bannockburn. Now we have Baconburn. Very good.
Oh, we're also going to be doing bingo at Christmas.
Yes, I'm going to be making us some bingo cards. And we'll see if Mark manages to get you a line or not. Of his tried and true
I don't know
sayings.
who's liked that bacon burn comment, but you're not. Sure, says Nerdler. Indeed. Right, I think it's time to get on to round 3.
Do you think?
I think looking at the time, we should.
All right. Well, there's the balls again. We've got ages yet. We're really.
Are we ahead?
It's 8:30.
All right.
Oh my God.
It's going really quick then, isn't it?
No, it's going slow.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
I can't get the staff.
Ah, dear.
Do you want to put it on there?
No. That's not true. Alfie Moon, maybe. Says Chris Barnes.
Oh, there.
What?
That there.
Mm.
That there. No, look on the...
Ah.
It wasn't me.
It was the mouse.
Yeah, it was the mouse.
Bingo items are running slightly behind technical difficulties. Yeah. Facebook are about to shut our stream down. You're being really weird, Alex, and I'm going to be in trouble for saying that. Those are some of the most common things. You also forgot I like Once Upon a Time, and yeah. Let us all, fill us in, everybody else. Let us know what you hear Mark say too often. Do you have a Christmas background, says Claire. Ooh, we might do that for next week then.
We will have a Christmas party.
Can you make the link clickable? What link, Andrea? Can we have the score sheet? Of course you can, Halogen Bulb 2020. What a fantastic name. I love it. There you go. QA scores. tinyurl.com/QA scores. Tuesday is Mardi in Francais.
Francais?
Indeed. Next up, number 2, the Eskimo term for a fishing boat. It's also a palindrome. It's a kayak. Kayak for number 2.
Eskimo term isn't palindrome. That's to do with language.
Shut up. What L comes before killer, bird, and day? It is lady. Lady killer, lady bird, lady day. Lady day? What's lady day?
It's to do with court and that sort of stuff.
Oh, I see. Lisa Stansfield and Nightingale will be in the bingo mix as well, says Charlie Grant.
We shall see.
Benedictine and creme de menthe are liqueurs. Liqueurs for number 4. I love creme de menthe. Even a grasshopper we had in Germany, I remember that. Very good.
Remember that grasshopper.
That grasshopper was amazing. The Italian composer's name, Joseph Green, is Giuseppe Verdi. Giuseppe Verdi for number 5, and I just realised we had the music on, so that's now paused. Next up.
I'm just going to top my water up because I'm running out.
Number 6. The slang word for a police informer is a narc. A narc for number 6. I had someone say that a completely inappropriate word at a quiz once, and they were convinced that was the right term for it. And number 7. True or false? The word salary comes from the Latin for all in a day's work. It is false. It comes from the word salt, as the Roman legion was sometimes paid in salt. So that's what it comes from. Number 8. By what common household name do we know trichloromethylidyl? It is TCP. Slightly easier to say. TCP. We just had another donation. Thank you very much.
Slightly easier.
Slightly easier to say TCP, isn't it? Number 9. The word dinosaur comes from the Greek, meaning a terrible lizard. Terrible lizard, as they are reptiles after all. And finally, number 10. According to the saying, only fools and horses work. Only fools and horses work. Okie dokie. So going to move on now to... Oh, that went off.
No. Yeah, it's on the separate one.
Okay.
Just do a double check on the intro bit of it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Aren't we?
I just didn't want all the name being mentioned in it.
Luckily I have a Latin O-level, says Joe. That came in handy then, didn't it? Do I get one for Verdi? You do, Kathy Clark. Seeing as your new research has not stepped up, here you go. In the Western liturgical year, Lady Day is a traditional name in some English-speaking countries of the Feast of the Annunciation, which is celebrated on the 25th of March, and commemorates the Archangel Gabriel to the Virgin Mary, during which he informed her that she would be the mother of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, allegedly. So there you go. That's what Lady Day is. Nothing to do with court. Let us know your scores as well. We've got 20, 16, 17, 16, 19, 13, 16 for round 1 and 18 for round 2 for Quizface.
Shut up and drink your mead.
Taking it slowly.
I want to have a second one, actually. It's
Hi,
quite
Bronwyn.
nice.
Round 2 is all about Dingbats.
The Dingbats.
So, if you've not played it before, it is very similar to that TV game show catchphrase, but it's legally not catchphrase. It is Dingbats.
Because the format of this is completely different to the format of that.
Indeed.
Because you don't get points for individual bits and quarter bits and all this sort of bits.
Nothing to do with Ascot then, says Joe. Charlie Grant says, hashtag Alex reads long comment in one breath gate. Indeed. Right, so you're going to see a picture of things or words or things like that. All you have to do is say what you see. Break it down like that. They are terrible dad puns, every single one of them. Each one gets progressively worse. That is by design. Okay, so here is your first one.
I was going to do the first one. I'll do odds.
Okay, this is your first one. You get 1 minute for all of these. You only get 1 minute. So once the minute's up, we're then going to reveal the answer.
Jonathan might be Christmas, Fran, rather than next week.
Yeah, we did do it recently as well. Here we go for number 1.
So what could that be? Some are easier than others, but you get a minute at each.
Realise a part of our green screen was missing then.
Hmm?
I did this with my family, but we did it between family members. Says Brumman. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. Families competing instead of competing against each other. It's all just a. Oh yes, I like question 1, says Charlie Grant.
Probably one of the 565 this year.
I just bit part of my lip off.
Cannibal.
I know.
How stupid are you?
I don't know how I did that. We did it over Zoom. Good idea.
That's going to be happening in the new year with our patron. We're going to do a patrons quiz, which is just for them, and we'll all be on Zoom.
All right, to get your answers finalised, please.
And you get 2 points for there's something about Mary.
Yeah, and that, like as we said, that is probably the least grown-worthy one of the lot. Spit spot, said Joe. Alex eats his own lip gate, says Charlie Grant. So there's something about Mary. That was number 1. Number 2. This one's quite fun. What do you think this one is? Here we go. Those aren't live scores. Don't worry, we're not spoiling anyone else's football. That's a good idea. Do a quiz of what things you like, Bromwell. That's a good idea.
I'm getting lost in these conversations now. 30 seconds remaining. What does what mean, Bronwyn? We're not sure. Don't forget, you're about 50. If you're doing it on Facebook, you're at least 15 seconds behind after we say it, because Facebook holds on to you for our feed for 15 seconds. I think it's for when they had the video nasties coming out, and it gave them a chance to cut them.
I see.
Okay. Answers to your captains?
Spoonful of sugar for 1.
No.
No, there's no sugar in it, unfortunately, Fran.
Number 2 is, well, you've got an X, and you've got ham, and then you've got a football result. You've got exam result.
Thank you for, again, hijacking my answer.
Did I check your answer?
Yes.
Well, you can do the next 2, and I'll shut up. How's that? Will that keep you happy? Eh?
Yes. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. Don't you dare. I will punch you in the throat.
See? He
Number
gets
3.
violent.
Number 3. Here we go. What's that?
I do like this one. This is a good one. This really is. If you see it, say it.
Hashtag Answer Stolen Gate revisited.
Charlie's reminded me that you've stolen my rich teas. Thing is, I've forgotten what we were talking about to relate it to what they're saying.
Oh, we spent a long time working out why the ham wasn't positioned as in west. Oh, yeah, it was a bit more literal than that. 10 seconds. Again, that was some painfully white dancing there. Biscuit Gate.
No, it's just called stealing, Jackie.
Right, so that one is the word it. You've got no on one side and no on the other. So that's two different ways of spelling no. So it is no 2 ways about it. So no 2 ways about it. I thought it was Welsh ham, says Bronwyn.
No, we did say they were really grown-worthy.
So no 2
Go
ways
on, you
about
do this one again.
Question number 4. Think about this one. Mark, have you looked behind the couch for your biscuits? That's where I find many lost things, says Charlie Grant.
No.
Number 4, what's this one? I'm afraid I won't be participating as I tried to do a watch party with someone but network wasn't smooth. That's fair enough, Sander. There's always next time. So Helen's crying. Oh no.
Jackie, stop rubbing it in.
We're making Bronwyn hungry with all this talk of ham, so let's cease that.
And biscuits. I think I might actually go to bed after this quiz. I'm really tired tonight.
It's in the nose. No.
No.
Still here for the lols though, said Sander. Here for the top dance. Biscuits mainly.
Stop reminding me of the biscuits
Biscuits.
that he stole.
Alright. So, finalise those answers, please. I like this one.
Xander.
So number 4, it is 2 men with one missing in the middle. He has been cut out, so it is to cut out the middle man. Cut out the middle man. Was the it purple in question 3? It was purple, just to differ it from the actual surrounding words. These aren't dingbats, they are brain farts, says Andrea. One man's dingbats, another man's brain fart. That's what they
Wait
always
till we
say.
get to number 7.
All
Number
right.
5. Number 5 is this one. Not as hard, this one, I didn't think.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed after this, actually.
I'm really tired.
I'm really faltering today. It's been a long week.
The amount of time we've been on to Virgin. A ridiculous amount of hours.
Oh, Helen's got none so far. I'm sorry, Helen.
Sorry, Helen.
3 heads are better than 1.
Not sure if that's an answer or a comment.
Maria's not liking the dingbats this week.
Oh.
Kathy put the missing link. There wasn't anything to link it though. To link. You lads ready for Christmas, said Xander? No.
No.
We're not ready for anything.
Not bought a thing yet.
No.
But then again, I'd say not to anyway.
No, I can't even afford Christmas cards at the moment. That's how bad it is.
Yes.
Alright, so finalise your answers, please.
And you get 2 points for double cream.
Just had a flu jab and a blood test. Ouch, says Bronwyn. That's not fun.
Yeah, I've got to have my flu jab. I have to book a double session because I basically have a mental block with needles and I faint.
What a wimp. Right.
No, it's just a mental block.
Number 6. This one's quite a literal one as well. See how you think of this one. Dave Robinson says missing person.
I think that's worth 1 point at least, if not.
Yeah, missing person, I'll give you 1 point. I don't think it's quite as good as what I've put, so I won't give you the full 2. I know that's awfully selfish. But no, it wasn't quite what I was looking for. But missing person works just enough that I'll let you have 1 point for that one.
So generous.
I know. Doing not too badly considering the lack of decent sleep in the last few days, says Yolanda.
Angela's finally got one right.
Fran says 3 heads are better than 1 for number 4. Yeah, okay. You can have that. Angela, finally got one right on YouTube. Alright, so that was your number 6. And that one is right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. So right between the eyes for number 6. Well done if you got that one.
So coming up for number 7. This is probably the most groan-worthy, trickiest one we've done. So it's thrown in to be a hard one. We're not expecting that many of you to get it, but the answer is so groan-worthy. Say what you see.
Spell it out to yourself in your head.
Say what you see.
Here we go. Denise is loving this round. Thank you very much, Denise. Invisible Man for number 4.
No. That was a straight no, wasn't it?
Eyes right. Eyes right.
Ooh, yeah, that works for me.
Eyes right. I will give you that, and then Joe, you can have 1 point or 2.
2 for that, because you did have eyes and you did have it right.
Eyes right. Facial tick, says Brian Palm. That's even better. I'm having that. Facial tick. That one's a good one too. It's quite apt because I have a facial tick. Facial tick, yeah. Get the facial flick. Clean out your ears.
Pardon? Yeah, we're allowing that facial tick. That's quite a good one. I like that. We've always said if it's better than what we come up with. Right, come up to the end of this one. Oh, Bev reckons she's got this one. So let's have a look what you've got there. You've got a P in G, and then you've got a P on G, and if you put those together, you get P in G, P on G. Ping pong.
We've got number 7 right, then yes, it is Groanworthy, said Maria. Oh dear. I think we just got another donation there that says thank you. We couldn't see who it was. But thank you very much for your donation. It's much appreciated. Xander says that was clever. It's Groanworthy, I'll give you that. Number 7. So that was number 7. Next up, we've got this one, which has got the same number twice.
No, that is 8 and that is 9. I double checked it.
Okay, here we go. Number 7, yes, said Roy. We got it right, said Maria. And Benjamin said bloody hell.
And Helen went, no!
Sarah, PG tips.
No, there's nothing to do with tips.
No, sorry, David and Sarah. Because the P's are on the tips. No.
No. They weren't because they were in 2 different places.
GPs?
No, not really.
Easy one, says Kathy Clark. Or so you think. No, it probably is. This one's not too hard, I don't think, no. Horse P G P O, says Steve. Horse P G G Poo. That's funny. I like that, but you can't have that one. I like it, but it's not. We can't have that. So number 8, it is a Tower of Eiffels. It is an Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower.
And just a reminder, please do not put your answers into the chat. Thank you very much.
People say it's PG tips because of tips on both G's.
It was on the top of one G and then on the edge of another. You make a decision.
PG tips 1 point. Because they weren't on the tips really, but I could see how you could make that connection. 1 point for PG tips.
You're going soft.
I know. Especially since my girlfriend says it should count as well, so do what she says.
Under the thumb.
Number 9.
Number 9. Which is this?
I fell down.
I think that works. Yeah, I'm going to allow that. I'm going to allow I fell down
1 or 2.
2.
All right. I fell down.
If we're letting the other things go, I'm going to have I'm allowing that one. Because it was I fell and it was downwards.
Whoa. Careful of the keyboard.
I know, I might have
Yeah.
jumped the gun there.
Don't be doing things like that. Ben says, in cap lock, PG tip does not work because one of the P's was in the G and not on top.
Precisely my argument, Ben, but he overruled me.
It's 1 point.
Carol reckons she's got this one.
Kathy says, what's Weeson?
Yes, what is Weeson?
I don't know, that says Wesson. Can we have Invisible Man? Ben just wrote a load of rubbish. No, Invisible Man. Oh, it was because it was middle. 1 point for Invisible Man. That's it now. I'm not doing any more of these.
Thank you to the person who put Advent wine money with your donation. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Okay, all previous questions now. No take backsies.
No
Right.
take backsies.
No take backsies.
No take backsies. How old are you?
It's on tip of the inside the G, says Sarah. Yes, we'll give you PG tips is 1 point. It's not that good. Right. Number 9, that are all types of guns, and that one on is at the top. So it is a top gun. I give up, says Alex. I'm sorry.
And number 10, I do like this one.
Yes.
So you know this one is going to be very groan worthy.
Yes, what do you think this one is? Here we go.
And have a look at this one.
Brian Palmer says, how old is Alex? I mean, me or Alex Logan? PG tips is half a point, says Ben. I say it's 1 point.
Ben Logan's arguing with you.
How about weapon of choice?
No,
No, because it's pointing to the top, specifically.
it would have had a tick if it was of choice.
Fortunately not. Halogen Ball 2020 got it on Twitch.
Excellent.
If Mark agrees, then I'm clearly right, says Ben.
She didn't say that the other week. Okay, we're coming to the end of this one.
This is one of my favourites. I love this one. So what do you see there? It is the word police. The mum inside.
You're taking mine now.
No, I'm not. It is a mother-in-law. Mother-in-law. Polemical. It's Bromwyn. Not quite. Never heard of Smith & Wesson. It is a lesser-known brand
Is
of
it
gun.
not Western?
No, it's Smith & Wesson.
Is it Western?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I've heard of it, but I thought it was Western.
Bev got 20. You sick individual. But you're on our wavelength. There's something wrong with you. There you go. It's middling scores on that one for a few people. It is a very divisive round. I'm so sorry you got 0 points, Helen. Count yourself lucky that you didn't get any of those because you're not as bad as Mark. Put it that way. You still got your pride. Crafty Craig for 11. They are well-known gun manufacturer in the USA, said Richard Warner. Smith Wesson, it isn't. It's Smith Wesson. It's W-E-S-S-O-N. Wesson. Kitchen's only got 4. Oh, I'm sorry, Tracy.
It is definitely Smith & Wesson since 1852. It is double S. I always thought it was with a T,
What
but
about
it isn't.
What about my mum's in the police, so she will arrest you if you don't evoke the points for PG tips? Yes. Oh, so that's got 13. Yeah, it's a very divisive round. Again, if you got a low score, don't feel bad. Smith & Wesson make the 44 Magnum. Think of Dirty Harry, said Frank Halliday. Good point. Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Are you?
Right, moving on. Question number 10. No, wait about. Back to the marathon then. The corporate headquarters in Springfield, Massachusetts. Thank you for that supplemental information, Charlie Grant. Angela Schumbat says 6 is better than 0. Indeed.
Always is.
So did you get a point? Or for that? No, you can't, Ben. Unfortunately, just because your mum's in the police and she'll arrest you if you don't vote with PG tips. What about mooning the police?
I've never heard of Moomin the Police.
Game's gone soft, says Ben. Our harshest critic. I have a crush in my police force. I have a big crush on him, says Bronwyn.
Ooh.
Gangster's got 13. So there you go. There's your two celebrities once again. And if you are one of the players that are from international, you might struggle with that one. I think American people would possibly get two of them. But we'll have to see. Stroppy boy Benjamin, says Debbie Logan. I think she can say what she likes. It's her son.
He's going to be sent to his room, isn't he? Go and listen to your tapes, mate.
All right, so there's the balls once again for you. Don't forget.
I've got to work out how many there are. I've forgotten. Because it was last week, wasn't it? I'm going to have to count it in.
One sec. Blarina really is a Moomin police inspector. That's so bizarre. I love it. But no. It's not really a well-known saying. That's very odd. I like that. Right.
What are you
There you
doing
go.
now?
That's the last time you're going to see those balls now. I do believe we're going to be doing those at the
After we've done the questions to this.
questions for this. Yeah. Okay.
So get your scores in, please. Your
Indeed.
guesses in.
Yeah. Once again, if you don't put your guess in by the time that we've counted down, it won't be counted.
Yeah.
Just because it takes too long.
And you don't have to put your scores in, but you can still have the guess. So you can just put your team name in and to the left put your guess in.
Yeah, please don't put it in the chat. We're not going to read it in the chat. It has to be on the score sheet, please. Tiny URL QA scores.
Debbie Logan, behave yourself, especially with your children in the room.
I'm sorry, Bluey, you are trying hard for your points, but I think no one would have known other than you that there was a Moomin police inspector, unfortunately. Can hear Mark counting his balls, says Jackie.
Jackie Cartwright, you behave yourself.
Okay.
Dear.
General knowledge then, here we go. It's final round, 2 points.
What are you
for
giving me to do?
I will do evens.
So what name is given to a female fox?
And that's the entire fox, not just your local fox that you've given a name. Cassandra.
Yes.
What was that? Just...
If you like
Yes.
that sort of thing, that on Twitter there is a page called Mr. Lumpy and Friends. Mr. Lumpy is a badger that gets fed every night by the people that are there. It's got such a following now that people actually pay the householders because it pays for part of the food, to actually be there when the badgers come round on their nightly trolls. And they have foxes there and other animals.
If you need to count your balls, you need to see a doctor, says Debbie. And Denise got full marks in round 3. Wowzers.
Wowzers.
So number 2. What is the killing of a king? So what is the killing of a king?
Doctor Who, Debbie.
Bronwyn says, guys, I'm so thick at this. It's okay. You just play along for fun. There's nothing...
As long as you're enjoying yourself, Bronwyn, that's all that matters.
Yeah. The most points you get in this one doesn't matter at all. You don't win anything. You just get bragging rights. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Question number 3. What O becomes before door, mouthed and hand? So you're after another word that begins with O that you can put before the words door, mouthed and hand.
Luna says, mate, whoever got full marks on that last round, hats off. Indeed. I don't even think I would have got full marks, to be honest, if I did it.
Just me and my sick mind, really, isn't it? It's weird. When we did it for the accountants, they virtually got most of them, didn't they? That's accountants for you.
I'll pay money for Alex to feed Mark burnt bacon, says Chris Barnes. If any way we can get a bit of extra cash, we're all for it.
Yes,
Helen's-
and thank you for those who have donated so far.
Yes, thank you. And Helen says, I think my brain gave up and wants its bed.
Apologies for that. I'm coughing a bit.
Moving on, number 4. What is the Ron Seal promise? What is the Ron Seal promise? Frank Halliday must have the same mindset as you, Mark, says Bev.
Warped. And that's putting it politely.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I see.
Don't get COVID-19, says Bronwyn. No, I would not recommend it.
No, Alex has already had it. So no, I dodged it. We apart from our own rooms, we were wearing masks in the house wherever we went and cleaning everywhere. Okay, this is why you've given me odds. I've got to say this right, otherwise it'll sound really rude.
Mm-hmm.
Cock-up Bayrami is a children's festival in which country?
Didn't even say it right.
What should it be?
Cock-up. You said cock-up.
I said cock-up. That's what I said, cock-up.
You didn't. You said cock-up.
I did not.
You did.
I did not.
Rewind it, guys. Let us know. I'm pretty sure Mark said.
Anyway, is it in
cock-up.
Anyway, is it in Hungary, Turkey, or Greece?
Very
Xander.
good, Xander.
That was funny. That was funny, Xander.
Samira says, I've just joined. What is the quiz today? It's a general knowledge quiz today, Samira, and we're almost finished. We're on the last round, unfortunately. But you can look back and...
Yeah,
watch it.
you can actually go back to the start if you want to, because it's live. You should be able to rewind all the way back to the start.
You definitely did. Cock up gate, says Charlie Grant. Trying to say that a few
Leave me
times fast.
alone.
Anyway, moving on. Do. Please make sure you don't put the answers in the chat, please, or you will be banned from the chat. Number 6. At which type of sporting race do you not cross the finish line? Ben, you're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Ben says you cocked that up just like you cocked up by giving points for PG tips.
Ben, I didn't. I wasn't giving points for BG tips. He did.
That's funny. Denise actually wrote, I'm an accountant, which makes sense now. It's weird. There's something about the accountant mind that must get terrible puns.
Yeah.
You must be wired differently than everybody else, Denise.
Yeah. As I said, when we did the dingbats, the accountants, there were a lot of them got 20, didn't they?
Now number 7.
Number 7. Which continent is closest to the Falkland Islands? Is it South America or Antarctica? I'm stumbling over my words tonight.
Yeah, you are. Bronwyn's hungry. Yeah, we do keep mentioning a lot of food-related words, don't we? We've got turkey in number 5.
And hungry.
Hungry, yeah. And then we had ham in the other one and talking about cinnamon sticks.
Jackie, that's rude. Stop it.
Number 8. Number 8. What was Haley Joel Osment's iconic catchline from the film The Sixth Sense? So what was Haley Joel Osment's iconic catchline in The Sixth Sense?
Safe journey next Sunday then, Bronwyn.
Indeed. Godspeed with you for you. Charlie Grant, and there's always the bacon.
No.
That's going to be on the bingo card. It's got to be, hasn't it?
Well, it depends on how I say them on the night, isn't it?
Going to be paying attention. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll make a PDF and you can download it from our Facebook. Bromwell says, I am so sorry.
It's fine. Don't be sorry. And number 9. How are we doing on time? We're a bit... Oh, no, we've got the thingy to do. Number 9. Which Beatles album returned to the top of the album charts in June 2017? 50 years after its original release.
I originally had that answer down as 40 and someone pointed it out very quickly at a quiz. They were like, that doesn't even make any sense. I was like, yeah, fair enough.
I noticed that Rita Ora got even worse. Because Because when she had her 30th birthday party with tons of people there, she was actually meant to be self-isolating because she'd gone abroad and came back.
Yeah.
Naughty girl. Sorry, you behave yourself. You've got fixation with that doctor.
And finally, number 10. Number 10, Bude is a town in which county? Would you find it in Somerset, Kent or Cornwall? Hashtag Rouge apostrophe gate.
Do you want to be putting those in order on a spreadsheet?
I don't need to do them on a spreadsheet, do I?
Will it work on... Can you do it now?
Yeah, it's only numbers.
Okay, give it a try. It didn't work last time, I thought.
I like that fake team name from fake town. Very good, I like it. Alright, let's do a data sort then.
Okay. Scroll it down then.
Ah,
Yeah, that's why I said you need to put it in... That's been done wrong. Overwrite it.
I don't understand.
There's a text thing in there, I think. So we're just doing a technical thing on the spreadsheet.
Should be okay now. No. Well, that worked, didn't it? Blimey. Anyway, let's get the next question up. Next question, the final bit of that one. It's your final bit of the marathon. Hashtag PG Tips Gates. I love a red apostrophe, says Kathy. Hashtag worth 1 point Gates. I'm not having it, says Ben. So there you go for the last time. Who are the morphed celebrities? I don't know why I said it in that creepy voice there. Celebrities.
Yeah, that's usually me does the creepy voice.
Indeed.
I get told it's creepy voice time.
No, didn't work.
No, you're gonna
Forget it.
You're gonna have to do it into. You only need first.
I
two
know.
ones. You won't listen.
Wonder where I get that from. Right. I'm just going to quickly sort that out for you. That's your two faces, don't forget. And let's get that recap on so you're not just staring at an empty screen, guys. Fix that for you. Let's get that recap on. A little bit of music. We'll sort those...
Music.
We'll sort those points out for you as well.
And then once this is over, we're going to do the...
So I'm going to get rid of those. So there's a few teams that didn't put anything in there, which is absolutely fine. Your thing will not be tallied now. Scores are in.
And make them bigger so I can read them. And so can other people.
Indeed.
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down.
Whoa! One sec. Just so we can see it right, would come. Start there.
No.
Oh, I see. I was angry with my boyfriend when I told him one episode I hated in Doctor Who. I need to stick to Doctor Who, I think, said Helen. These English questions kill me, says Denise. I'm so sorry. We should do more. We should do more Irish questions. I do think.
Might do a round on Ireland next week.
Yeah. Worlds apart, but we're all so close.
Indeed.
Never heard of Eddie Stobart either, had they?
No.
Which I thought would be kind of strange because you think it'd be everywhere, but it's not, obviously.
Sarah.
Really nice cuppa and some biquits. Biqui, as Mark spelt it on the Facebook. Biqui. Okay. Should we do that now?
Yes,
or?
go to the bottom. So starting with, you say it and I'll say it under or over.
Okay. Shall I
Put it on screen, yeah?
put it on screen? Yeah, be that for just a sec. Oh. That didn't work.
Because the other thing's open.
There we go.
Okay.
Right. So let's start at the bottom. We've got Gig Buddies with 30.
You are under.
Portrait of a Cock at Midnight with 57.
You are under.
The Belgian Buns with 58.
Remember, you need to be the closest, but still under or spot on. And Belgian buns like to be spot on, but they're not tonight. They are under.
The guy that doesn't know much, 60.
Is under.
The Cat's Whiskers, 63.
Is under.
Charlie and the Lockdown Factory, 64.
Under.
The Fire Breathing Rubber Duck, 71.
Under.
With 72 is number 32, The Quizman and Her and Wombles of Wokingham.
Under.
We have Sure to Have a Wash and Ben Liked Gravy with 75.
Under.
We've got Bobby and the Bacon Bits, One Smart Fella and Snip Actually with 76.
You are spot on.
With 76.
Oh, no, 76 is over. Sorry, 76 is over. 75 was spot on.
Oh,
So 3 points to Ben Likes Gravy and Sure to Have a Wash.
that's spot on. It's 5 points.
5 points to you, sorry. 5 points to you two teams. 2 points to Wombles of Wokingham, The Quizman and Her, and number 32. And 1 point to the Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks.
Yep.
So you know now there's 75 in there. I'll add some more in
so you
on
got 1
Friday.
point, 2 points, 3.
No, 2.
Hmm?
They've got the same amount. So they're
Alright.
2.
Forget it. Doesn't matter. You know what we know what we said.
Do you want me to do it?
No. There we go. Right, we'll put you back onto the PowerPoint.
Are we on time? Oh, we're not too bad.
So again, is it? Let's have a look at that. So that's dead on, is it?
Yeah, so they get 5.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is 2.
2. I thought it was 3.
No, because instead of 5,
Ah,
we
'cause
got
they're right, yeah, okay. You know. 2 and then 1.
1.
Yep.
Yeah, and we could do that up. That'll do.
There we go. So there you go, guys. Just so you can see it. Nope, it's not working again. Don't know why it's not doing that. Score it. There we go. So Ben Likes Gravy, Sure to Have a Wash. You get 5 points. Then Wombles of Wokingham, Quizman and Her, you get 2 points, as well as number 32. And the Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks get 1 bonus.
Yeah, I got it wrong. It is 75.
75.
I had 66, I did 9. Yes, I got it wrong saying, sorry, you really like to stir it. Behave. Leave me alone.
Was 75.
Was 75.
Yes. Helen thought it was 45. The thing is as well though, Helen, you are new to the quiz, so you didn't get the advantage of seeing what it was last time we did it. We do announce it as well, who was under or over.
When we do it in the pubs,
Jesus.
When we do it in the pubs, it basically is a bribe to get people to come every week, and we're doing it as a bribe for you to actually either come and watch us every week or check it up on the YouTube on the previous quiz to see where it was at.
Charlie Grant says, mark and counting questions just don't mix.
Oh, Charlie, leave me alone.
Crafty Craig says, need a before and after pick. I could show you one.
Yes, we did have a before one. Well, basically the before one was the same without all the white ones in it.
Yes.
It was all red last week.
Already.
I shall add a different colour in as well this week. Or maybe 2 colours.
Don't get away.
Or maybe 3 colours, we shall say.
We can try and do a Downton Abbey quiz. Neither of us have watched it, so it'd take a lot of research.
Yeah, but someone did suggest it.
My wife's having a breakdown, says Steve.
What time is the New Year quiz? We can actually look that up, actually. It's actually on the Quiz Actually Facebook. We've just got to add more details to it. The pub set it up for us because we didn't have access to the internet.
Uh,
6 o'clock.
6
They've
o'clock.
got it starting at 6.
more details will follow. That's not set in stone yet, so but it will be an earlier quiz.
No, the timing is the
it?
right timing. I've just got to put more text in there. So
Oh.
it will be at 6 and it'll finish about 8:30.
It was Bronwyn last night, yes. I think, yeah, you were the only person who asked for a Downton Abbey quiz.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to let that run through one more time because obviously we had the screen on for a long time. Vicar of Dibley quiz, says Joe. That's a good idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of naughtiness going on with that.
Let's not get into it. Next week, I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting mine done next week.
Me too,
Fran.
actually. I'm booked in for Tuesday.
I haven't booked, though. I need to. Right, no more details of our boring lives. No one wants to know if we're going for a
So if you
haircut.
do want to help us out, like I say, we literally depend on your money for food. And we're not just saying that, we genuinely do depend on your money for food.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Thomas Tank Engine quiz. Bronwyn, we are doing another Doctor Who quiz. It's on the 20th of December.
Thomas the Tank Engine, he was evil, that reverend.
I think next week we'll have a zoomed-in teabag question.
Debbie. I know where she's going with that one.
Okay, so all the answers worth 2 points each for a total of 20 points for this round. Let's mute the music as well.
So, number 1, a female fox is a vixen.
Number 2, the killing of a king is a regicide.
A regicide.
A regicide.
The O that comes before door, mouth and hand is open, open door, open mouthed, open hand.
Like an open hand smack.
Like that.
Really? You hit me in the head? Really? Good grief. Number 4, what is the Ron Seal promise? The full Ron Seal promise is actually, if you do what it says on the tin, it does exactly what it says on the tin. But you can have just exactly what it says on the tin, that's the normal thing. But yeah, the full one is, if you do what it says on the tin, it does exactly what it says on the tin.
Sarah, you're being very, very naughty tonight. Anyway, the Coco, yes, Bayrami. I was trying to read it as a anyway, it's in Turkey.
Called the showered line. Number 6, the type of sporting event where you don't cross the finish line because you physically can't. It is swimming. If you carried on any further, you'd be in the tiles. Smack your face. Don't know why I did that. Moving on, number 7. The 50-50.
Is it South America or Antarctica? It is closest to South America.
I used to work with the RSPB, says Bronwyn. Ooh. Number 8. Haley Joel Osment's iconic catchline in The Sixth Sense was, I see dead people.
And that film still makes me jump. The bit where the hand comes out in the tent. Even though I know it's coming, it makes me jump.
Fleur Dutton says it's actually pronounced Jojuk. Oh.
Thank you, Fleur. C.
But you didn't get it right anyway.
Yeah, but you corrected me and it was wrong. So, no.
Someone says tug of war, number 6.
No, because that's not a sporting race.
It's not a race, no.
It's not a race.
It's a competition, isn't it?
We did have it as a sporting event originally, and then that tug of war came out in a pub quiz, so we changed it to race.
The iconic album.
Star Wars is on the potential list for one of our quizzes.
Sorry for spoiling the film, Steve. I do believe it is 21 years old now, so if you didn't watch it at that time, I can't help you on that one. I see burnt bacon, says. For 6,
your girlfriend's been really naughty to me tonight.
For 6, we had speed climbing. You press a button to stop the clock. You don't cross a line.
Is that a sport?
It's competitive racing. Yes.
I'm going to see if it's a proper sport.
Fleur says C is a J. Unless it's an accent, then it's a CH. Ah.
Right. Well, you look that up and I'll carry on and I'll do this.
Something like was Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. Again, if you just got Sergeant Pepper's, we'll let you have that because it's pretty self-explanatory. Are you in an abusive relationship? Does your uncle always smack you? Call 555. He hurt me, says Charlie Grant. And finally, question number 10. Bude is a town in Cornwall. I'd love to go to Cornwall one day. Never been. I'm not even that far away from it, really. I should go.
Speed climbing is described as a climbing discipline, not a sport.
In which speed is the ultimate goal.
Yeah, so it's a climbing discipline, not a climbing sport. So I'm saying no.
Racing pigeons, said Sue.
No.
It's not a sport, really, is it? Racing pigeons.
No.
It was supposed to be in the Olympics this year, said Alec. So if it was in the Olympics, then maybe it should be.
I'll have another look, see if it says it was in the Olympics.
Roy says, come and say hello. When I get to Cornwall, I will come and say hello. Right, so, on to the final bit. Charlie Grant says, Mark's doing his own research. That's it, I'm sacked. Yeah, pack your bags, Charlie. You're gone. Fleur says, come to the pub near us. We're Cornwall based.
We will. When it's all over, we'll come to anywhere as long as, A, it's worth it financially to us and the accommodation is given to us.
Not asking for much. So yeah, let us know your scores on that one. And then this is for the bonus column.
Oh. I will allow speed climbing. I stand corrected. It was meant to be making its debut in the Tokyo 2020.
So yeah, speed climbing is correct. You can have that. Okay, finally, on to your more celebrities. So it's 1 point for each person in the picture that you name. So in total, you can get 4 points for this bonus bit. Bronwyn says, come to Chester. I like Chester.
Yes.
So that first one is Adele and Kate Winslet. So as long as you got the Adele bit, you didn't need the Adkins. As long as you got Adele and Kate Winslet, those are both 1 point each. Fran's got very strong opinions. Cornwall is lovely, she says in all caps. So again, that was Kate Winslet and Adele. And on this one, the two people in the picture were Paul Hollywood and Phil Schofield. I actually thought that Paul Hollywood made his surname up as like a TV and stage name, but it's not. He really is called Paul Hollywood. That was his birth name. I love it. Hollywood. We've got a big field for you, said Roy. You can sleep under the stars. That's free, isn't it?
Do I deserve this? No.
Is Kate okay? You can have half a point for Kate Bronwyn.
And half a point for the surname if you got the surname as well.
Yeah, so half for a first name, half for a surname. Apart from Adele, that's just worth 1 point. Got them two, said Helen. It's not all bad then, is it?
So you picked up on that, although you lost on the other round.
Yeah, it's all about balances. It'd be boring if you won every quiz, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We try not to make it so people win every single quiz.
We try. Don't know, we don't always get the mark on that one. Okay, so get those scores in. I know I have moved some of you around. I do apologise because I've obviously tried to sort out your scores. So if you have, you might have moved on the score sheet, so that's my mistake. I do apologise. How about Little Britain? I could do. Kitchen's got 18. Thank you very much for the lovely mead as well. That was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Feel better in the morning. Take care. Thank you so much, Tracy. It's very nice of you, that. Thank you very much. Good night to you. 22 out of 80 for Fran. It's not a bad score there. Suzanne got 65. Bronwyn only got 1. In which round? Number 4? Right, so we are at 27. So what we'll do is we'll have 5 minutes and then we'll sort the scores.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you very much, Amy. 75 for the gangsters. Bloomin' din bats. Crafty Craig got 57. Lovely. So yeah, we've got 4 minutes, 48 seconds, and we'll put the scores in order. Unless I see everyone's put it in which case I will automatically put it in as well.
And Friday's quiz may be shaken but not stirred.
Thank you, Claire. See you again on Friday. Helen says, thanks, enjoyed it again, but need my bed. I feel that, Helen, don't you worry. Joan says, thanks, guys, our best result for a long time. Well done.
Well done.
And Sam says, hope you both feel better soon. Thank you. We're just a bit worn out, if anything.
It's literally, it took it out of us. The stress levels last week was phenomenal.
Anna Dunstan said, can we have a special quiz on Dune? I tried reading Dune so many times. And I cannot...
And you're a reader.
Yeah, it's just a hearty tome. Frank Herbert can just write like hell, can't he? Charlie said, wait, what? Shaken, not stirred, you say? Good night, Ryan.
Thank you, Lisa, for your donation.
Thank you very much, Michelle. We shall have a good rest. I think tomorrow might be a lie. Look at that number. That's brilliant. I'll pay...
No.
That's just funny.
Great, Bronwyn. We'll see you on Friday. That's great to see.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Denise. How many points for the marathon photos? It was 1 point for each name. So a total of 4 points if you got them all right.
Yeah, 1 point per person.
Have we got any music playing? I don't think we do. There we go. Might pop on Friday. Fair enough, Frank.
Okay.
I am seeing my dad tomorrow and my dog. Lovely. I hope you have fun seeing your dad and your dog. I miss my dog. I've not seen her in a while. I've not lost her. She doesn't live here. Put signs up and everything. Okay, we've got a few more people putting their scores in, so we won't do it yet. We've got a few people. That's weird. We've got people. Alright, they must have come in later on. So we've got James Bond, classic sitcoms, Premier League participation, Little Britain quiz from Gig Buddies, 20th Century Wars. For the guy who doesn't know much. He knows much about wars, though. Charlie and London Factory celebs I went to school with or mentioned me in their book. Ben likes gravy with like a round on cheese. Quizzy Rascals are like It Begins With, one of our regular rounds that we normally do. Famous bears from Spectacled Bears. I like to do that, they're quite fun. US state capitals or foreign languages or homeland, said Gangsters. Oh no, that's 1 Yukon Plus, sorry. Quiz Queen, music, cryptic, languages, flags, anagrams. I think you pasted that in because I didn't read that a second ago. We'll try and do one of those.
And thank you, Steve. Your donation has just come through. Thank you very much.
Fran says, is Mark your dog? Down, boy. Thank you very much, Sarah. See you later. Bye-bye. Bronwyn says, I think I'll do better on Friday. I hope you do too. I hope you just enjoy yourself. As we said before, it's not about winning or getting points, it's just enjoying yourself. 80s decade, says Fiona. We did do a 90s music one, so we should do an 80s one at some point, shouldn't we?
Yes. I'm good at 80s music. It used to be my party trick that you play me 1 second of an early 80s track and I could tell you who it was and what the song was.
And no one invites him to parties anymore because he does that.
Literally, I only need 1 second.
See you on Friday, Joe. Thank you very much. Music quiz from Bronwyn. We have done a music quiz before. You could watch it on our channel. My son's dog had a post-lockdown grooming today, then I took him for a walk in 1 degree centigrade temperature. I bet he felt it.
Yeah, even in Brighton Hove, we've got a maximum of 3 degrees tomorrow.
Oh, Kathy says I was typing it now. Fair enough. You just typed it very fast. Nice one, Alex.
Thank you, Denise, on YouTube.
Ariana Grande quiz. We could do some Ariana Grande questions. I don't think we could make an entire quiz out of it, unfortunately. It's a bit out of our wheelhouse, that. But we could do putting some more modern music in. That's one of the few categories that we really lack now.
I haven't listened to the charts since 2012.
No. Thanks again, Bacon Buddies from Benjamin Pritchard. Thank you very much. Alright, we got 10 seconds left, so I'm going to get your scores in order now. Let's see how we all did. I'll put the score grid up. That didn't work.
Can't get the stuff.
There we go. Tommy plus 4. Once again having full marks. I'm a little bit dubious about Tommy plus 4. 84, and they are tying with Bev's Brainiacs. Below them with 82 is One Smart Fella from the South and Charlie and the Lockdown Factory. Let's Get Quizzical. Kerno as well with 82, so we've got a nice 4-way tie there. And then in third place with 81 is Wombles of Wokingham and Alamo Angels. There we go. Famous Bears on Monday, please, Alex. Says Fran. I can try and do some Famous Bears.
That's possible.
If you watch Downton Abbey, get the box set of it. Didn't know much, but knew more than I thought I would. Got a new hobby now since yesterday. Thank you, guys. Oh, Angela, that's very nice.
Oh, congratulations.
Glad you enjoyed yourself. Scroll to the right so you can see the scores. That would help, wouldn't it?
You stupid
You
boy.
idiot.
Why don't you just close that one down a bit?
Why
No.
don't you shut up? I'm only kidding. Thank you.
Can I ask you all just to look away from the screen? No, please.
No, I want you to all see this. See the violence. 555, help me.
Anyway, you haven't drunk your drink.
I haven't. I'm taking it slow.
Oh,
So you got-
thank you to the Colonels.
That's very nice. Thank you very much, Ryan, as well. Thank you, Bev, for another great quiz. See you on Friday. Have a good week. You too. So there you go. It's the winners with 84 with Bev and Tommy. With 82 is the Smart Fella and Charlie. Let's Get Quizzical and Kerno. And then with 81 is Wombles Wokingham and Alamo Angels. They're our first, second and third places.
Yolanda says, thanks, guys. Probably see you on Friday. If not, see you on Monday. We'll see you when you're with us.
Indeed. 80s decade could encompass movies, news, TV and music. What I have found is decade questions are kind of tricky when it comes to news because you're not likely to remember very many big articles of news, but you remember films a lot easier, or you remember chart music. But we could try on that one.
One thing for those of you who
Thank you, Frank.
who grew up in the late 70s, early 80s, there was a thing that was on Radio 1 back in the day, in I think it was 85 they put it up, was basically it took all the newsreel feeds and created this song around it. It's called Peace on Earth. It's hard to find, but if you put Peace on Earth and the BBC radiophonic, just put BBC radiophonic department, you should find it. And it's quite a trip down memory lane of all things that was happening down there. It starts off, it has a bit of a depressing middle bit, but then there's an uplifting end to it. And it's really worth listening to if you've never heard it before.
Benjamin is up for Famous Bears. I don't know if we're meaning the same kind of bears. Roy says, thank you very much from Kerno, Fleur and Alec for their help. Fantastic, thanks for playing. Also, Brumman had a question from my boyfriend and he said, will you marry me? Good grief. Congratulations then. Thanks as always, off to make a cup of tea, says Debbie Logan. PG tips. I'm going now, says Fran. Goodbye, Fran. Charlie Grant says, hope you don't get stymied by the lying virgins on Friday. I used to know a virgin, but I think she lied too.
Oh dear. Thank you. Just had a donation of £2. Thank you very much, whoever that is. We'll look it up in a minute. Seriously, just those £2 make a difference to us when you all do it. It really makes a difference to us.
Yeah. Like we said, it's no exaggeration when we say you are feeding us. It is that dire. I don't think any of my friends are expecting money, anything for Christmas from me, due to our financial situation at the moment, which I think a lot of people are in. So
yeah,
we're not in a unique case by any stretch.
And that's the point we make as well. If you're in the same boat of us, you've got absolutely, you don't have the money coming in. You look after yourselves and your family first. Bye, Alex. I hope you resolve your PG tips issues with your family.
Simon McLeod says, sounds far more interesting than another Doctor Who round. How dare you?
Of course you can ask a question, Bronwyn.
Simon, if you're not a fan of Doctor Who rounds, you really shouldn't have been there on Sunday. A Strictly quiz, says Andrew. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
That could be good.
Game at my grandma playing.
Yes. I could throw. We could throw that in as It might come in as a Friday round, actually.
You can push the boat out, converting from Nice to Garibaldi biscuits.
You mean Nice? Thank you so much.
Stop rattling.
There's something absolutely Moorish about Garibaldi biscuits.
No. Just no.
Yes.
Another quick sort of the table, just in case there were any latecomers.
Yeah, Yorkshire tea is still on the plastic gate, I've noticed. I think is it PG that say they're the ones that aren't?
I don't know. How can you not say you don't like Doctor Who? I know.
Precisely. Well, I haven't told my Tom Baker tale yet.
I would save that for the Doctor Who special.
Yes.
You'll get a kick out of that. I do love bears, but not that type. It'd be a lot easier if I did, said Ben. Tessa said, did you hint for James Bond on Friday?
Oh, we said that on Friday it'll be shaken, not stirred.
Possibly.
Possibly. Very good.
Stroking your Garibaldis is just odd, says Joe. You are the queen of just the most random sentences. You really are. Every week there's a brand new sentence that no one's ever been uttered before. You've done it again. Let's have a quick look on there. How are we looking? Okay, fair enough. So we're going to be here for another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we are going to go because we're tired. When I was young, I was told Garibaldis had dead flies in them, said Frank.
That's probably people like me that didn't want you to eat them and leave them all for me.
Mm. Yeah, sometimes I do buy products with nuts in them because I know Mark won't eat them. I
don't like nuts.
Which is odd. And I'll be up for a Strictly quiz, says Yolanda.
I think what we'd probably do is actually put a entertainment round with a bit on TV game show type things, TV reality. So you'd have a bit of Strictly in there, a bit of X Factor, that sort of thing. Big Brother.
There are your scores, just in case you missed it.
Jo says it's a skill she's renowned for. I can quite imagine.
I love Portrait of Cock at Midnight's font. It's very, Thank you, Bronwyn. I hope your girlfriend, you have a nice Christmas. We normally don't do Christmas together, because of our family stuff. But we do celebrate Christmas in our own way, either before or after Christmas. So we do it that way. But thank you very much for that. It's very nice of you. And are we looking on... Nope.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that on there.
There we go. Get that screen out. Any other comments or things you'd like to bring up, people? Let us know.
Quite a few of you are staying with us on YouTube. Normally dropped off by now, but we've got 50 of you on YouTube still.
Bronwyn's watching The Empty Child and she's now scared. It's a creepy villain. That empty child. Hashtag Familygate, says Joe.
Yes.
Familygate. Now, it's be a weird Christmas. This one is the first Christmas we're going to have in this sort of post-COVID world.
Yeah, I'm about to go into isolation, total isolation, with my mum coming down. Aren't we? We're I've got my mum coming down. I'm going up for her and bringing her down. So I'm literally keeping away. Me and Alex are just keeping away from people. My mind is empty. That's just like Alex's. Alex actually has London Underground ears. London Underground ears. Show me your London Underground ears. There they are. Mind the gap.
Frank says it's like watching the credits in the cinema and listening to the music. Yeah, but it's like if it's like a Marvel film, then you're going to get a spoiler for next week's quiz if you stay. No, you're not really.
Oh, we could do that.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I don't like Doctor Who. Give me Hey Dougie any day, says Ben.
What's this?
Right in front of you.
All right, I can see that now.
What's Hey Dougie?
I have no idea. Yes, and please, no spoilers whatsoever for the New Year's Day Doctor Who.
You will be banned from the page.
Yeah, you will literally be got rid of. I don't want any spoil. I'm trying to avoid anything on Facebook.
Just put WTF.
I'm shocked that Joe knows that.
Why the face?
Oh, okay.
Bruno says, "Oh my God, Ben, get a grip."
Oh, I love it.
No idea what's going on.
No.
I think it's because that he's more scared than she is of the empty child.
Mm.
That's what she was saying. All right, guys, it's coming up to 2:45. Very tired. I'm sure you're tired of having us talk at you. So we are going to go. So we're back. I don't know why I had a bit of a sad moment.
Just one last one. Hey Dougie is a cartoon for very young children and this 41-year-old. The only kiddie ones that I tend to watch is In the Night Garden, and only when I've had a skinful of drink, because then it makes sense. It's great to watch when you've come back home from the pub and you're 3 sheets to the wind.
And on that bombshell, we're going to go. Thank you very much for playing. We shall see you on Friday for a whole new set of questions. Thanks very much. Good night.